Hi, Weather Joey here with your bottom of the South Island weather recap and weather forecast for Wednesday, September 29th, 2021. Tomorrow marks a very special day in our history in this country. The first National Day for Truth and Reconciliation. Now, just to give you a little bit of a background, if you look back in the history books, this is to you in the future, is that there's a Truth and Reconciliation Committee, or committee's council. Anyway, formed, and they studied the past and looked for the First Nations people for their input and their experiences in history. That ran from 2008 2015. 2015 they came out with a report. The Truth and Reconciliation Commission came out with a report with a whole bunch of calls to action. One of those calls to action was to form a National Day of Truth and Reconciliation commemoration. And now in 2021 we have the first. That's 6 years later. A little slow on the response, but it's good to see, one mind at a time. So we find ourselves, that's tomorrow. This week is Truth and Reconciliation Week in many people's books. So we're taking the time to learn, as settlers, to learn and to remember. Anyway, with that said, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank and acknowledge the first peoples of this land, the First Nations, from North Saanich out to Sooke and beyond, for allowing us to live, work, and play on their beautiful traditional territories. And we do remember, and we are learning. Okay, to the weather recap. Well, last forecast was again about a week and a half ago, I think on the 17th, and the 18th. And that marked a big storm coming in on the 17th. Everything from that forecast pretty much went as planned in that week. After that 17th storm went through with record rains, we saw high pressure building in from the west, and that really kept us dry throughout most of that week into the following weekend. Steering systems, oh my gosh, Haida Gwaii, Central Coast, Panhandle, all those systems got steered up. We're still getting strong systems in the Gulf of Alaska during this time, but they got hammered with rain and wind. We stayed quite nice and dry. In fact, right around the equinox, we managed to fit in 2 or 3 summer days, probably the last summer stand of this 2021 summer. Because after that, it looked like the storms came right in and they started to push through. Now, the first one came through, Saturday into Sunday. I think it was last Sunday. So last Sunday, which would have been the 26th. Yes, 26. I'm bringing my notes in here. Anyway, Sunday, strong low pressure moving into the offshore waters. Yes, sent a strong front in from the southwest. I do remember this. So this came in here, strong front in from the west-southwest. That really dropped quite a bit of wind, or quite a bit of rain, plenty of wind. Now, as it got into Monday, this low kind of, it spun up towards Haida Gwaii. That's it. Now I remember. Spun up towards Haida Gwaii, slowly filled on Monday. Now it continued to bring a southwest flow across here, mostly cloudy on that Monday the 27th. A few little showers here and there if you look back over the record. Fairly cool, kind of seasonably cool. This trough, this low, turned into a bit of a trough as it filled. And by Tuesday, the low was flattening out, and our flow was getting to be more of a westerly flow for that Tuesday. And as we saw, it was drier, minimal showers, if any, and more of a mix of sun and cloud. That took us into Tuesday. Today is Wednesday the 29th, and yet another storm has moved into the Gulf of Alaska, and that is bringing where we are today, wet and rainy. So, just to recap, because I got so much stuff in my mind. New low pressure is once again moved across the Gulf of Alaska, so it's moving across, And it's sending another front in from the west this time, not from the southwest like the last one, but in from the west. That is coming in pretty hard today, a fair amount of rain, fair amount of wind. It's going to get a boost from a little satellite low moving up here later today and into tomorrow. So we're expecting rain and wind. And this is for you out there, plants, animals, spirits and beings. Those who are watching out, we got more rain. This is a wet September so far, and you know it. It's already double rainfall before we're counting today's rainfall, double rainfall of the month on average. And we should be heading towards triple by the time we get through today and into tomorrow morning, which is when we're expecting rain to ease overnight. Actually, carry on into tomorrow morning with the boost of this system from the southwest as this low moves up here. So more wind and rain overnight and into Thursday morning. By late morning tomorrow, we should be letting off. Hopefully by the time we get to the ceremonies downtown, rain will be easing. Don't know if we'll be into sun, but in behind we do have, excuse me, a little bit of rain should ease. As the front moves through, we see drying from the west southwest. So in behind here, we're going to have this low sticking up here for a while. Just wait a sec, confusing it with the next one. This ridge should manage to keep us. Yes, so in behind this, it looks like we have ridging building. Yes, I remember now. Ridging building in from the west-southwest, drying this out later in the day on Friday. That should keep us actually as it builds in. This moves up here. This builds in. It should keep us nice and dry for Friday, and even sunny at that point. I mean, not warming up to like summer's gone, so let's let that go. But warming up under sunny skies, probably carrying us into Saturday morning, maybe sun Saturday morning, but we've got another low moving into the Gulf of Alaska. This one very strong, lots of strong winds up here, sending another front in. Now, what direction is this front? This new line plants moving in the Gulf of hammering. Oh yes, and now I remember again. So this front will really hit Friday, kind of in this line here, Haida Gwaii and the Central Coast, with very strong winds and lots of rain for them on Friday. Now this front will slowly move down Saturday. We mentioned we probably start Saturday fairly sunny. If not sunny, then high cloud, but this cloud will be moving in on Saturday. As the front goes up against that high pressure, it'll really weaken and slow it down. We're not expecting any rain from this system to possibly overnight Saturday and into early hours of Sunday, and maybe even just a sprinkle. But cloud increasing through the day Saturday. So that system doesn't look like it's going to have a lot of rain in it. That'll weaken out, and it looks like in behind that we get that ridge sort of setting back up again, able to keep us dry. Now, yes, expected to Saturday and into early next week. Yes, okay. So this low that brought that front through looks like it's going to park itself up in the Gulf of Alaska here and continue where this high front came through. It's going to continue a southwest, kind of a west-southwest flow through here, probably west-southwest. A bit more clearing later in the day for Sunday, and that should stay and keep us fairly dry for Monday. However, as this low looks like it may drop down, it could bring some more rain by Tuesday. Not totally well explained, but I got to update these a little more often, just so I can keep track of everything in my head. Anyway, I hope that helps out. I hope you look back on us now and see that we are trying and learning, and I hope things come along quickly. Not quickly, just in a heartfelt way, and genuinely is more important than quickly. Quickly too. I don't know. Hope this helps out. As always, may the forecast be with you.